Hi, this is Brandon Smiley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called single leg hops to lateral bound. This is a great plyometric exercise, really teaching you to be strong on one leg, producing force laterally, which is great for change of direction and overall speed and power, especially if you're in a sport where you've got to change directions very rapidly. This is great if you also have minimal equipment because all you need is yourself and your body weight. You don't need any kind of hurdles or boxes. You just need some good old-fashioned space and you'll be good with it, go with this exercise. So just like it sounds, we're going to do some single leg hops and then immediately go to a lateral bound. So obviously I would make sure that your athletes can handle line hops and single leg hops relatively well. And they also understand what a lateral bound is and the basics of bounding side to side laterally. If they've got that, this is a great exercise for them. I also really like this for our athletes that are out of season. We're trying to build a little bit more tendon strength while we hop on a single leg. And really just a progression on the standard lateral bound. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with one leg. Just like it says, we're going to do hops. Now, there's two different ways you can program this. You can program this for time or you can program this for reps. That's really up to you. If I really want to work on a kid's reactive capabilities so they don't know when they're going to have to go, then I'll give them time. If I think they're mature enough and they'll do a good enough job with just counting the reps and doing the exercise, then I can give them that. So I really think if you're trying to get this into preseason, you might try to implement the time aspect so they have to react. But if you're in the off season, just doing standard jumps might be good just to count the reps. So we're going to start on one leg. We're just going to perform some hops. Let's say my timer goes off and then I got to bound. Okay? Or if we're going to count, let's say we do 3 and then 1. 1, 2, 3. And then we go again. Okay? 1, 2, 3. So you really want to make sure on the third one is when you bound. So, and then obviously we would do the other side. Very, very basic, very simple to perform and coach. I think hopping and skipping is very basic and should be taught for all athletes. And really just trying to implement that stuff into your more advanced athletes. That's where we get to throw in the different change of direction stuff. When it comes to programming, I really think about 3 to 6 sets of anywhere from about 3 to 5 reps per side is a great place to be if you're going to do about 3 or 4 hops on each side. Again, you can really make your athletes sit there and hop 10 times. I think that's a little counterproductive with your time, but and from a time perspective, I think about 3 to 6 seconds is a good time to sit there and hop. And as to progress that, you can progress how long they're going to hop, or you can progress the number of sets and reps. I would just make sure however you're going to progress it, you don't progress more than one variable at a time. So if you're going to stay with a 5 seconds, then you're going to want to progress on your sets and your reps. But if you want to change how long they're going to hop for, I would keep your sets and reps very, very similar. Very, very minutely go up, if at all, just depending on how much time that you're going up with your hops, because you got to count how many times they're going to try to hit the ground, hopefully. So that is the single leg hops to lateral bound. Fantastic change of direction plyometric exercise. If you haven't had any questions about this exercise, please feel free to leave in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.